explain myself.
That's a real one in your reflection. Without a follow, without a mention. You really piping up on these niggas. You gotta be nice for what?
Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Lynn Smith, and I am here with another video. So as you guys can see in front of me here, I have some food. So today I decided to do something a little different. I decided to not only have a discussion with you guys in my video, but I also decided to just, why not have a little mukbang? You know, I have my food, you guys have your food, and we just talk. So that's what we're gonna do here today. So as you guys can see, I do have some Chinese food. I was in the mood for some Chinese food today, so I ordered some extra crispy chicken wings, some white rice, and then here I have some garlic sauce and broccoli. So that's what I'm going to be eating with the white rice, because I know you guys probably thinking like, yo, this white rice looking a little dry. So no, I'm going to be eating it with the garlic sauce and broccoli. So, and for drinks, I have a ginger ale, although I wish this was Patron. Just kidding. Maybe next time I might do that in a little video. I have a little drinking chat. But as of today, we just have ginger ale. So I'm going to pour it up. Listen, I've spent like 30 minutes trying to set up a good angle for this video. So I hope that you guys can get a good look at the food. Not really sure if you guys can see the food that well. You know, it's not as up close and personal as I would have liked it to be. But this will just have to do because I need to really set up a filming area in my house that just stays as is, because I realize that every time I'm trying to film a video, I just always have to constantly rearrange and move things, and no, ain't nobody got time to be doing that, especially in this heat. So I want to set up a filming area, so that's what we're gonna do one day, hopefully. But anyway, let's go. So today's discussion, hold on, let me get a little bite or something first, because your girl is hungry. I am hungry. I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything today, and it is what? It's 5:30. That's bad. So this is definitely gonna be my first meal today, and I know for sure I'm not gonna be able to eat all this food, but I do want to get a little bite in. Oh yeah, that's good. Hopefully you guys are eating with me and not just watching me, but I can't wait to try the wings because I got them extra crispy. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so today's video, as you guys can see from the title, is going to be about my acting class. The acting class that I did take. It was a online acting class, but I kind of want to give you guys the pros and cons of the acting class, my experience on it. You know, being that it was via Zoom. Is acting class worth it nowadays, now that the whole world is dealing with this pandemic? Everything. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. So I need a couple more bites. This is why I can't do these mukbangs, because I guess to eating, your girl can eat, and when it comes to food and talking, I don't think that's a good match for me. Anyway, yeah, so when I decided that I wanted to, you know, start my acting journey, first things first was like, okay, I thought the best thing was to at least have some experience with an acting class, because I know some actors, some successful actors, some have taken acting classes, and some just get that opportunity where they just get their shot, and you know, they just kill it. So for me, being that I considered, you know, okay, this is the acting, this is what I want to do, I said, okay, first things first, I need to join an acting class. So what I did was, yes, this was after the pandemic, which kind of sucked for me, because I was hoping that I would be able to get a face-to-face acting class, but unfortunately, because of this coronavirus, they were only offering online only via Zoom. So, which sucked, because, you know, I feel like you don't really get the full experience of an acting class. So I went and I did tons of research on these different New York City acting classes, and I finally found one. I'm not gonna say the name of it due to me, you know, saying the pros and cons of the acting class. But, you know, I was searching, and I finally found one, and I was super excited. I made the down payment on it, did the deposit, and I had about a month left until the class was supposed to start. So I was super excited because I'm like, okay, this is the start of, you know, really my acting journey. But again, I was, you know, kind of disappointed that it was on Zoom, but I was like, okay, like, we're in a pandemic. If this is the only thing I can get, then I'm just gonna have to just deal with it and just, you know, it's better than nothing, basically. That was my outlook on it. So hold on, your girl needs to take a bite. So a month passes by, instructor emails all the students, letting them know, hey, class is gonna start. You know, for me, I chose the schedule of once a week, every Sunday. That was gonna be my acting class schedule. So before, when I was working that job that I told you guys that I recently quit, I would leave work on Sundays. I would go to work early morning on Sundays, leave work, come home, shower, and maybe have not even 20 minutes to just sit and relax before my alarm went off and it was, all right, time to start the acting class. So again, this is why I said that the job was conflicting with the things that I wanted to do, because I couldn't. It just, you know what I'm saying? Like, the job just took up too much of my time. So first day of acting class comes, super excited. I'm like, this is it. It's real now. Now I'm like, okay, it's getting real, because I was so excited for this acting class. Now wait, hold on. When you get the wings extra crispy, listen, y'all gonna have to just be patient with me today, because your girl is eating food. I'm trying to talk, but anyway, so good. Anyway, they came, left work. I was like, I'm super pumped for this shit. Super pumped. Set up my little area. You know, the funny thing is, when I was taking these acting classes, this is the area that I was sitting on the Zoom. But anyway, first things first, I see everyone trickling into the class one by one. I'm like, okay. What I loved about the class was it was very diverse. It was people not only people that lived in New York City, people that lived in Boston, people that live in Massachusetts, like everywhere that you could possibly think of, different races. I loved it, you know, because it makes people step out their comfort zone. You know, I'm a girl, I'm from Brooklyn, so, you know, I'm not really, I would have liked to be around more diverse people, as far as like a crowd of people that have the similar interests as me. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to experience that yet. But I do plan to be around different people who have the same interests as me, and we can kind of mingle like that. But anyway, the acting class starts, and the first thing that the instructor says is, you know, close your eyes. So I'm like, close your eyes? Like, where's she getting at? Like, why is she telling everybody to close her eyes? Mind you, guys, this is my first acting class, so I don't know what to expect. Tells everybody to close their eyes, you know, sit back, basically kind of like a moment that you take for yourself to just relax. So what she said was, you know, if anything is on your mind, if anything is, you know, weighing on you, if your body hurts, if your back hurts, anything, you know, just let it go in that moment. You know, rub your shoulders, you know, rotate them, everything. And that's what I really like, because I'm like, ooh, you know, as an actor, you never really think about how like your personal things could kind of like affect, you know, your performance in the acting world. You don't know, you know, people have their own personal things that they're dealing with in life, and you know, we're not, you know, robots. You know, we all do have emotions and feelings. But that was a good technique that made you clear your mind, block everything out, and really just relax in that moment and just focus on, all right, you know, as an actor or actress. So that I like. So every session, once a week, we would start out the class like that. Loved it. First class, she made everybody introduce themselves. You know, kind of like the first day of school type of vibe. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Like the awkward, okay, like my name is Lynn, and no. So, but again, her having us introduce ourselves. You have to be comfortable if you want to be an actress or an actor. There's no way you want to be an actress or an actor and you're shy or you're timid or you don't like to be, you know, outspoken or speak up or be the first to raise your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that. If you're trying to be an actress or actor, and you're like that, sorry, buddies, it's not going to work for you. So you have to, and what I liked is that it made me, because I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a shy or timid person. I'm not. But I also wouldn't say that I'm the first to raise my hand or speak up in need be. So that kind of made me feel comfortable to be like, okay, that was another technique where it kind of takes you out your shell. And I like that. So that was one thing I liked about the class. But honestly, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Besides those exercises, I wouldn't necessarily say that I learned anything, because the class felt more like a learning class. And what I mean by that, when I say learning, you're probably like, what the hell, what do you mean it's like a learning class? What I mean by that is, the class is 4 hours long, and majority of those hours, the instructor would just go on rants, and sometimes she would even go off topic. And maybe like the last hour of the class, then she'll have, you know, oh, Lynn and so pair up and do a script, or, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, when I first signed up for this acting class, I thought, okay, yes, it was on Zoom, but I thought it was going to be more so like face-to-face, you know, reciting scripts, you know, playing into character. Even if it was on Zoom, that's what I expected. So that's why I was so excited for the class. Like, okay, because that's how it is in face-to-face classes. You don't sit there. I mean, of course, the instructor may go on certain rants as far as different techniques or criticism and stuff like that, but to go long hours of rants and not really getting the full experience of saying, yo, Lynn, you read the script and do it right now in front of the whole class on Zoom. I wish we would have had more of that, and I feel like we didn't. So that I would say is one thing I didn't like about the class at all. And it kind of made me lose interest, because it's like, yo, with acting, listen, you can read as much books as you want, watch as much videos as you want. No one will ever become a good actor or actress by just reading how to. It's impossible. I don't care what anybody says. The best way for an actor or an actress to get better in their craft is to just do it. You know what I'm saying? Recite a script. Get into character. That's the best way to, you know what I'm saying, to learn. And by doing that, if you're not doing good, then you get you know, good criticism. Like, okay, you need to work on this, Lynn. This is what you do next time. Next time you gotta do this. I wasn't getting that. Not in that class. A little bit, but not as much as I would like to, and not as often. So that kind of disappointed me. Hold on, I'm gonna eat. That disappointed me a lot. My expectations of the class was not what it really turned out to be. So, to sum it all up, it was an 8-week class, once a week. And it went by fast. And I left the class feeling like, yo, I didn't really learn much. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that feeling. You know why? Because I was very excited about the class, 1. Number 2, I spent a lot of money on this class. So for me to feel like at the end that like I'm walking away with not really feeling like my acting improved wasn't a good feeling. So with that being said, the question is, someone who wants to pursue acting, like me, like most of y'all out there who are watching this video, is an online acting class worth it? Is it worth it? And although I've only had this experience with the online Zoom one time, it's not worth it. I wouldn't want to do it again. And that's why I'm upset, because I felt like my plan was initially was to do the beginners class online, and then after that do the advanced class online. And after the beginners class, I wasn't happy. I'm like, I feel like I wasted my money. I feel like the things that the instructor did try to teach us on, I could have easily picked up a damn book or watched a YouTube video and learned on my own. And that's why I say the best way to learn as an actor and to improve is to literally just do it. Literally sit there in your room, find a monologue, short monologue or script, put up a camera, you know, and just do it. Take multiple clips, keep practicing, get different people's opinions, send it off to your friends, your family. That's how you improve, by getting feedback, by actually doing it and getting feedback. I can't improve as an actress by just listening to an instructor rant for hours about nonsense. You feel me? So, man, I'm so busy talking. My chicken wings getting cold. I don't like that. Nah, this shit is so good. Yeah, so the reason why I wanted to film this video is because my last video, when I was with my friend Raquel, she asked me how was the acting class. I couldn't really go into depth about it as I wanted to, and a lot of you guys were asking me like, yo, like, really, like, how was the acting class for you? Because a lot of you guys are out there trying to, you know, looking to get into acting classes or even considering it. And what I say is, if it's on Zoom, don't even waste your time. Do not waste your time if the acting class is on Zoom. I'm sorry. Don't. It's not worth it at all. It's not. You're not getting the full experience. You're going to waste your money. And it's not going to be worth it. The best thing is to, like I said, teach yourself. Ain't nobody could teach you better than yourself when learning any craft or skill. So, that's how I feel about that. Another thing is, so now what I'm trying to do is, now that my acting class is finished, I'm just going to just set up a little area in my house. Set up a little filming area. Because I have been recently applying for different castings. Haven't gotten that call back yet. As far as like someone who's interested in me. Not because they see my work. They haven't, you know, usually how it works is when you apply for these castings, if they think that you are a good candidate, they'll reach out to you and then they'll ask you, hey, send a self-tape of you reading these lines or something. I haven't personally done it yet because I haven't gotten that initial contact back yet. But I'm not going to give up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep constantly just applying for these different roles. And hopefully, you know, my next few videos is going to be me saying, yo, I just landed my first role. Or, you know, I got a call back. Or, you know, that's what I want to show you guys during this, you know, this journey of me posting and filming content for you guys. So, cross fingers. I say I give myself, no lie, I give myself, it's what, about to be August. I give myself before the year's up to land my first gig. Until, I mean, to like officially like get, you know, approved for a gig. I give myself 1 year. I mean, the next 6 months. And I think that's enough time. I think that's realistic. I mean, hopefully it doesn't take that long. Really, I want to say the next 2 months for me to at least land a role. But hopefully by the end of the year, I might have multiple roles. But that's the plan. Oh. Whew. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, definitely. Ooh, I got my bones on. The camera and stuff. Don't look at that, y'all. Anyway, hopefully, you know, you guys are enjoying the content that I've been putting out. You know, I've been trying to be consistent. As you guys know, I quit my job, so I just been really trying to just stay productive. And you know, I do take the weekends to just kind of relax and kind of wind down and recharge. But during the weekdays, like today is Monday, I film. You know, I post content for you guys. And just to be clear, I don't want the content on my channel to be all about acting or things like that. Like, don't be afraid to comment below and say, hey, like, can you do this challenge, or can you do a story time, or can you do this? Like, I'm definitely open to all different types of videos that you guys would like to see. But I figured, since it's my first time coming back on YouTube in a year, to why not let you guys know, you know, what I've been up to, you know, currently. And this is what I've been up to, so. But I'm definitely open to do other videos, for sure. This food is good, y'all. This food is definitely good. I got what? 2 wings left and some rice and a whole bunch of broccoli. It's the crunch for me. So crispy. Anyway, also, I do want to plan a video for you guys, kind of like giving you guys an update on, like, you know, personal things like I've been going on in my life. So yeah. I hope you guys are having a good week, though. I hope you guys are staying productive, and I do hope that if you are considering leaving that job and doing what I did and just saying F it, go for it, man. That's all I can say. I can't say. Sometimes that thought of did I make the right decision comes into my mind, and then I quickly remind myself, girl, you made the right decision. 100%. You know, I just have to just be patient with this journey. You know, I just quit my job. It hasn't even been 2 weeks, and so far I've been, you know, trying to be consistent with everything that I've been trying to do, and it feels good, you know, but also sometimes I have those days where I just, you know, get in a little funk. You know, I'm trying to keep it real with y'all. I get a little funk, and then you start to thinking about, damn, like, when am I going to get that first role, or when is this going to happen, and when is that going to happen, and I've been doing this, that I've been posting videos for a week straight, and why is the views, listen, don't do it to yourself. Don't stress yourself out like that. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? I just have to constantly remind myself that I just have to be patient, and really just sit back and say, you know what, as long as I do my part, everything else will fall into place. I could post 1,000 videos and it may not get the content. I mean, it may not get the, you know, the amount of engagement that I want. But that doesn't mean that in a month or so it won't pick up, and I might, you know what I'm saying? It might not, you know. I could apply for 1,000 castings, and that don't mean that, you know, 20 of them, you know, might call me back in a few weeks and say, yo, and I might be the busiest person in the whole world. I have nothing but free time now. And in a week or so, I might be the busiest person ever, where people hit me up and I'm like, nah, I can't. I got a movie to film, or I got a show to film, or I got this to do. I got a sponsorship. You know, who knows? But yeah, now I'm just going on a little rant. Now I'm letting y'all know what goes on in my head when I just be sitting here thinking like, damn. So that's what be going on in my head. All those different things. But like I said, just stay consistent, stay focused, stay ambitious, you know, stay patient. Anything that you guys are going to do, go for it. Life is short. You know what I'm saying? If you're in that cycle, if you're in that loop, get out of it and do what you want to do. entrepreneurship is, it's blowing up right now. It's blowing up for everybody. So find your little niche and just go for it. That's all I could say. That's all I could say. But yeah. Oh, your girl got the itis. Your girl might need a little nap after this. It's some chicken wings. Whew. Your girl belly is full. Yeah, so anyway, you know, I don't want to make the video too long and like talk y'all ears off a little bit too much, but hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys enjoy my little rant. And like I said, comment below if you have any video suggestions. I'm open to whatever. And just, you know, thank you for supporting me. I've seen all the comments that you guys have been posting on my YouTube videos, and it just makes me feel so happy to know that everything that I'm doing is being noticed. And it may not be noticed at the, you know, from the amount of people that I want it to be, but just the few that have noticed it, I'm very appreciative of it. And yeah, so stay tuned. Mwah!